What do we got for the people? What do we got for the people? New tool, football, ball handling, pivoting, basketball pivoting, spilling the knowledge, coaching, redesigning. How do I play football? Do I have multiple throwers in the backfield and I'm not, forming a circular pattern and more of an assembly line of laterals and different throwers, different throwers shuffling through in the like a well-run kitchen. We're talking about Warren Buffett. I like to laugh. Winning helps with laughing, I feel like. You want to laugh, you want to fucking have fun, feel good. Winning. Winning what? I mean, I don't know, I'm a guy, I guess there's pro sports. I mean, there's playing or coaching or training or skills. Or GM, players. Chess. Playing chess, look at my fucking stealthy fucking dominant fucking chess, like fucking twisters. What are the twisters? Going. I'm an actor, I guess. Well, I guess the idea is like you go to Los Angeles or Hollywood, and some people, I wouldn't say all of them, but like there's like there's meant to be like an actual like essence or something that like I guess being in whatever area it is, it gives you that. But I think part of that is just having your mind clicked on, I guess, as well. Or like what level, like what does it take for you to like, so I go to an Irish bar in California. It's just I know of this loose tie between like Irish boxers or something like that. And I'm like, maybe if I go to the bar a couple times, I'll become a pro boxer and make $50 million. Good result. Maybe I'll go to this the smallest necessity of like data or information to act on. Maybe I'll go to this bar, a few times. It's like this Irish bar. They'll do like Irish boxing. Irish boxing is the thing. That's cool. I'm not familiar with it. I mean, like we could do like maybe I'll be one of those Boston boxer. Oh, that's the thing. Is you just here's what you do. Watch the catalog of either Mark Wahlberg or Matt Damon, okay, or Ben Affleck or something, and just look at all their roles. Those are all the top like wish you could do roles, basically. Even if they have them as a cop, it's like, well, it's the cop that fucking like, did it like it was so good. Like, I mean, like no matter what, it's always, you're gonna get like Invictus. Okay, yeah, pro rugby player. Exactly. Like, yeah, just all the male aspirations are just wrapped up in Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg movies. If you just watch the back catalog, it's just every fucking thing that I guess a guy would aspire to be or dream to be. Not everyone lives their dream now. I mean, not everyone. How many people are Conor McGregor? Yeah, but I don't even know that society's really meant to function with, if you read Tao Te Ching, I mean, you're meant to have levelness. Look at these, wealth or, yacht. I mean, I don't know. You can have prosperity and artistry and architecture and everything like that, with or without, I don't know, like struggle or something like that, or like issues or something. Like you can have like beautiful, great art, architecture, and buildings and creations. It has to do with mathematical minds. No, there's nothing systemic on it. You have to create mathematical minds. You have to create your version of genius. Where you can get to. Nothing you can do about it. Hope he rolls around to solve the fracking. Hope he rolls around. Nothing we can do about it. Hope he rolls around. Hope Isaac Newton or Marcus Aurelius rolls around. Because Ryan Holiday, I guess, can point you to Marcus Aurelius, but yeah, I mean, it's good info. Go buy the book, read it, and then you have to come up with your own. It's your life. You can point people to books. Yeah, point people to books. How am I going to make my money? I mean, like we're saying, we're creating like ongoing threads, almost as if I guess I'm a comedian, which makes sense. Again, I'm out here in Hollywood at the Palace and all these different fucking things. You got art on the wall, or street art. Literally, actually, potentially something I would even do. When you do like a guitar pursuit and you end up becoming more artistic, you may actually do it. I mean, you could sense the zone of where it might be acceptable or whatever it is, but the idea is to do it good. It's something. It would be like a tattoo artist. If you put something on the wall like that, well, you're skilled enough like a tattoo artist then. So it's adding something. It's adding a decoration to it. It's not some belligerent point or some fucking nonsense etched in the fucking bathroom fucking urinal or retard stuff. I got too many intermixings, and then just like people are way fucking different. Incompetence. I mean, you fucking hear about the same issue for fucking 10 years or 20 years, same fucking issues. Like, oh, they're not gonna fix it. They're not gonna. Well, they're supposed to. They're supposed to fucking be fucking Winston Churchill. They're supposed to fucking have a fucking handle or grasp on fucking anything. I mean, that's not a bad way to like have some influence. Is like I mean, aside from like a YouTube channel, it's more so like you might be traveling by like RV around the country. On a real way, you're intermixing with a lot of different people in a lot of different cities. So just that, and then people just do a podcast or something. Talk about whatever, talk about sport. Okay, well, how does it make sense to talk about sport? Well, as we're going by RV, we happen to go to a lot of these pro sport games. So we're like there. So I can't really do a podcast on sport. If you're watching on TV, it's not as interesting. If you're going to the games, at least, you got some stuff there. Well, you're gonna drive out 60 minutes out there, or no, you're gonna move out close to where action is now. Where action is now, they got airports too. Anyway, we got a football here. Looking at everything, doing everything. What's the thing with football? I mean, football is like what? Our quarterback. It's like being the. Well, I guess it helps if you're trained in basketball. What's a good version of basketball? Probably Oriema, Gina Oriema, probably basketball, Connecticut. That's the women's, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's solid basketball. You look at the type of player they're producing generally. Probably maybe could have had Caitlin Clark there. People would like her game maybe if she had been tuned by the good ones over there. I mean, I always thought Hillary Clinton would make a sensational governor of California. You ever thought about this? Oh. Hillary Clinton would make a phenomenal senator for, I don't even know what they do, and it doesn't even fucking matter. As long as they don't kill you, and keep sending these fucking CarMax fucking automated subsidiary vehicles with the fucking 1980s Terminator film. These fucking Carvanas going everywhere. And you're catching the fact that I said the name wrong. That's a good thing, because I don't know. Why am I going to waste the brain energy see if it works out for you. See if it works out for you. See if going to the Wim Hof Arctic Blitz, Arctic fucking negative 172 degrees Celsius, football running back training helps out. After all, they're going to put you through cold exposure training to like minus 40 degrees Celsius, and you just holding on to your fucking, it's supposed to help you not do fumbles. This is the part when like Ed Sheeran gives you like life advice. This is like the old joke, dude. Here's the funny thing, dude. Here's the funny thing, dude. This is almost like probably like murder to culture, my guess. Double murder to like society is like, people would say something like, well, yeah, I mean, that's when like Ed Sheeran's giving you like life philosophy or something like that. Yeah, well, who's giving you life philosophies? I saw some 14-year-old girl picking her nose on a fucking TikTok video. So you gotta point the pivot, dude. It's basketball 101. And if you understand basketball 101, it actually might work its way into boxing or something. Kickboxing, maybe. MMA, maybe. But what you've never learned in basketball, I guarantee you, if you're one of these guys playing wrestling basketball or some crap like that, you just don't understand this concept. Let me show you this in like 2 seconds without even holding, like, I'm holding a football. Let me show you. I'll get you better in basketball. This is like better basketball. Let's just fucking sell this for $25. Like, because it's more philosophical, or it's more placing you in the instinctual, or more giving you a good heuristic. If you use it, you have to, if you go into the athlete mode, it's like, yeah, if you're sitting 10 hours a day at a computer, and then you go play basketball 2 hours a day, well, it just depends. A lot of people, you're just going to end up stiff, and you're not really full capacity. And if you really want to, go like, athlete, which I think there's room for, you just have to attack it. I mean, if you're just doing your, 1,500 push-ups or whatever equivalent to anything, 2,400, I mean, you got to attack it more, and you got to try different activities, I guess. But that's what I notice as a body metric guy, is like how every sport or activity links together, and I see that as useful for the athletic training and stuff, because, well, there's a lot of money there. There's a lot of money on pro sport. There's 120 pro sport teams of the big four in the U.S. and so many more. There's so many ways to do it. But if I'm a quarterback, I guess if I'm showing this on quarterback, what am I doing? What am I doing? Or what are you looking to? What can you show here? Because I don't have a moving camera, so I have to be but or it's like, well, if I'm playing basketball, like say I'm playing quarterback, but I also am running like basketball. Well, basketball is just going to be like, this is my pivot foot. My right foot is just my pivot foot. So, but I'm positioning you, I guess, as a left-handed basketball player, and you're like, well, how does that work? Well, it works in the sense that I utilize dribbling and passing like Steve Nash for the most part. So I'm looking for the dump off to my all-star power forward or something like that, right? Looking for the dump off to my all-star slashing, my slasher small forward. I understand with NBA basketball, I have great players. I have James Worthy around me. Even Irvin Magic Johnson has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to pass to. Well, I'm driving through the teeth of the defense, and then I'm going to have this Hall of Famer that I'm like, he's a Hall of Famer. I can trust him. Like people try to, win the day on 24-hour fitness pickup hoops, but it wouldn't resemble how you play in the NBA. I got to rely definitely on two players out there, two scorers, but that's exactly what Parker. He's got Ginobili, he's got Slasher, he's got Duncan, he's got, exactly. But what is his focus? How is he training, and what is his zone? Because you know, when you're coaching kids, what is a repeatable, you know, what athlete can you mirror if you're going to be 6'2"? Well, it would be that someone who's 6'2". Okay, well, what is he doing? Well, he's playing low to the ground. He's able to spin. He's really good on the dribble. You know, he's really good at getting past people. Okay, and he's not dunking the ball. This is the point, because people go like, well, oh, you know, outlandish that you could play basketball on the highest level. Tony Parker. I mean, that's speed, that's fast, that's not even dunking. Not even dunking. But I'm probably a soccer player. I'm able to weave through people like a soccer player, maybe. Okay, probably like that. And then he's able to spin as well. And then he's looking for the window layup, 2 feet away, window layup, 2 feet away, window layup, 2 feet away, window layup. That's his main, you know, shot. And then he can make one thing from like 18 feet back when they, you know, played kind of 2s and 3s, 03 or 05 basketball. That's how they all played. You know, they're hitting a lot of these 18-foot J's and stuff like that. You can do 18-foot J's if you want to, because it's opening up. It's like doing 18-foot J's. Well, so now the player has different options, so the defense doesn't know what they're going to do. Do that, 23, 12, different zones. Okay, but this is 2 and this is 3, which means what? Well, I mean, mostly you got to focus on the defense. Obviously, it's worth more points. Mostly you have to focus on how you're going to play defense, which means you got to be pretty well conditioned if you're a guard, because you'll be guarding the 3-point shooters, you know, which is typically 2 outside 3-point shooters. Standard basketball, usually like 2 outside 3-point shooters. You got Kenny Smith and like, you know, someone else. Then you got this Drexler is more like a small forward slasher, is gonna be more around the rim. Olajuwon's gonna be more around the rim while he's posting. It's the type of guys. It just frames the way that I even think about basketball, right? Picture yourself, you're Kenny Smith on the Rockets. You got Drexler and you know, Olajuwon. Well, does that not change the way you picture yourself playing NBA basketball? You chose a team that has a thing, and I'm like, okay, well, the way I would play there, well, I mean, I got to feed Drexler, right? I mean, I got to get into the defense and then, you know, dump it off to him, get him good looks, be good at all these, you know, I'm not practicing shooting. I'm practicing post entries. You know, so you'd be smarter about what are you working on. I mean, if I have a large one, yeah, I'm practicing these post entries and stuff like that, less shooting, or more dribbling, or more, you know, I'm going to be passing him. I got to practice my passing. Practice, you know, so you get in tune with what you would even want to. That's pretty good right there. Palace, dude. Santa Monica. Closing out here. Just getting on the Herschel Walker grind, the push-ups. I do a lot of them. Try to be exhausted, to be like, you know, body aching. At the end of the day, just need to get some. Probably fit for construction, maybe. But yeah, I mean, if I'm a quarterback, usually you do. I guess usually you do the things that like movies portray. Is like the general like guiding compass, like I guess for men, I guess, like just whatever they're gonna show, like, you know, Matt Damon's like playing pro rugby. All right, okay, let's do it. Let's get good. Let's get good. You know, like they're saying that that's good. But then you have the ability to actually do that. You're not doing enough like playing chess enough. You know, you're not looking at enough Google images of old-time baseball players and boxers, dude. This is why it's not occurring, because you're not able to just pull up Google image and look at fucking Babe Ruth and just like get on the brain consciousness and then just be all fucking hunky-dory with the fucking football in his hands and fucking lucky blue, dude. Like fucking 20 minutes later, dude. Like fucking 2 minutes later, just fucking like all fucking like what would fucking the Ruthster do in the fucking he's clowning him. Do you fucking know fucking Babe Ruth? Well, this is Hollywood, right? We're supposed to have an actor, right? Be an actor in Hollywood. An actor in Hollywood. Can you portray someone? Can you like what is the well, you have to pick someone. Okay, well that's someone. Babe Ruth. Okay, well he's white, Caucasian. I'm white, Caucasian. Okay, so perfect. Okay, that works. Probably do that. Like I start showing his facial expression, but now like I'm kind of letting you know that you're gonna be like on the lookout for this, like in the eyes, and then you'll be looking this up. I bet fucking David Blaine or one of those fucking CIA agents on fucking YouTube, you know, giving you like mind hacking and like productivity advice tips. Yeah, one of those fucking CIA agents on fucking like it's a very serious climate. It's hard to even do anything. You're never gonna laugh. Nothing's ever gonna be funny. Like the comedy show's over. You know, your life's not like. That's why if you're gonna be funny, you better know how to be your own type of very, very funny. Do you want to talk about rap? It's kind of funny, but you know, we ended up messing around and getting a little. Thing with the I'm like the MC Clean or one of those guys. You know, it's like I guess when you rap, the idea it's not my voice. So I think LeVar Ball's son was having some issue with this one. He was trying to do one of those hip hop tracks. I think it was like LeVar Ball's kid was doing some of the rap stuff. But no, you want to be more like on rhythm and more on timing and stuff like that. Just been doing these Herschel Walker workouts, dude. I've been doing the ice bath, dude. You go to the PI and UFC. They got the cold bath. The mentality of a superstar. I saw it on a YouTube video. They got a fucking cold bath, and in my mind, that's the only cold bath in the USA. That's a superstar mentality. You can't picture Babe Ruth on a football field, dude. What does that look like, dude? You see the fucking look? He's just fucking. I acquired his eye vocals, his icons. I don't know that the regular. I mean, I'm also doing like 1,500 push-ups or something. But, you know, I mean, I don't even. So, bro. out with the fucking getting fat shit, dude. What up with you? Oh my god. With the fucking getting fat shit, man. Are you kidding me with this shit? I ain't got the fucking crazy shit, but I ain't got the bodybuilder. Getting fat though. Need to be. Well, more so for the California athletes, you know. Golf and just be subsistent on golf and baseball and the red wine industry and the leather industry. And, the California athlete's been served well for a long time just based on the red wine industry. And, the music, more like music composition, music production world, stuff like that. Stay out of the words and stuff. But if you can do like, melodies or strumming or something like that. Got my guy over here as a meditation coordinator at one of the yoga studios, luckily. And like, dude's got it rocking and rolling. Because he goes in there every fucking Saturday to fucking studio, and every fucking, Monday through Thursday studio, whatever he's fucking doing, the fucking meditation classes with the fucking strumming the guitar. So I get the home dog off the fucking slides. Hollywood, baby. That's what it's supposed to be. I want the guy to punt. How many days? How many days if they give you the attention? How many days? If they give you the attention, you're like, okay, you're serious about this. You're gonna play next season. It's funny. If this works, how many days? If you're one of those athletes, you do everything probably. How many days? If they give you the top instruction, how many days you're just as good as like number 15 one. Well, just as good as like the 17th. That's one. How many days? One day and you're out. One day and we're out. One day and we're out. Baby, what it's all about. Where we is. Ready to go. I've been sorry. Too late to go. Ooh. Yeah. I see boots, man. I'm picturing boots. I guess what I say is like when you scale your workouts out up so much, I mean, like here's the ball, of something. even if it's just roaming in the park. You know, because if anything, I got sunshine. And I'm just getting exercise. I mean, we're just getting exercise. Just throw the fucking, you know, throw the football back and forth in the park. I'm getting sunshine. You know? And then I could do push-ups if I want to. You know, sometimes they got like dip bars, pull-up bars, calisthenic. Those are, what is that? Calisthenic crew. Street Calisthenic is a title brand, Olympic swear brand. And one of those Shitopolis fucking ointment. That's what I thought that they were referring to. Oh my God. That aspire to, man, you glorify these things, dude. You ever think about this? Maybe that'll be the last one. You know, you glorify like Nirvana, and then it's like sad music, depressive music, and the guy fucking shoots his fucking head off. You know, and you glorify it, or I mean, overdose, I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't know what's I mean, I'm attracted more so to kale, I guess. Kale, and, you know, I'm more thinking about my brain, my longevity. So, I'm more thinking about like kale and cucumber, probably, turnips, eggs, chicken, turkey, I don't know, beets, probably celery, probably blueberries, strawberries. Oranges, lemons, bananas, carrots, sweet potatoes, a bull, a horse, you know, a cow, a litter of cows, a lot of deer, okay, you know, celery, corn stalk, you know. Is that the rhythm, my dude? It might be a character. That might be the winning character. Checking with the radio DJ. Checking with the East Coast. Bringing the old school, but I know what's going on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jelly bean, Real Madrid. That sounds nice. Where we at? Oh, yeah. Whee! All-time leading goal scorer. Whee! Come on, baby. You got me. What's the routine? These movies, man, be fucking over-dramatizing life. Fight Club and stuff. You get pulled into this fucking madness. Like, That sucks. All of it sucks. It's all fucking dumb. These fucking movies, both fucking Inception, it's just like, just fucking get on with it, dude. You know, over to staying in the fucking mess. No resolution. Fucking Revenant. Invictus, dude. No resolution. Like, did he win the championship? Did he not win the championship? I'm confused because he was, I believe he raised the title cup, right? He raised the title, okay, but I believe like a player from the other team might have been kind of angry about the result. I believe maybe a few players from the other team were like angry. I believe it was a team maybe like maroon, red or maroon. They were kind of like PO, like what Matt Damon was doing in Invictus, if I recall that correctly. I see. Am I a thinker yet? Am I a mentalist yet? I want to be a mentalist. Why have a football? Is he gonna be fucking a running back? Yeah. It's funny when it goes through. Hey, why do you have a football? Because you're gonna be a fucking wide receiver in the NFL? Yeah. Yep. It's funny when it comes true, right? Well, I know he's playing quarterback. I'm forming Ruth in fucking college football playing for Army. He's definitely playing quarterback. He's definitely fucking sneaking up the fucking tie to fucking, you know, take him home to victory. I feel like that. Gotta be.